We'll start with Skibidi Toilet. Just to get things rolling. This is from Mikey Joy. Every Skibidi Toilet group explained in 14 minutes. Mikey Joy, make sure to check out Mikey Joy's channel. We're gonna, I think I'm gonna need to put to rest this old age of mine, forgetting the names of all these groups and what they look like. This will be fun. This will be fun. It's in 14 minutes, so according to the video, it does meet the 14 minutes, so this shouldn't take too long. All right.
Throughout the series of Skibidi Toilet, we got introduced to a lot of new characters, but each of these characters falls under a certain race. There are a total of 9 Skibidi races that we will cover in this video, and let's begin with where it all started.
Okay.
The Skibidi Toilet race. The Skibidi Toilets were the main antagonists of the series. They are mainly designed as toilets of various sizes and colors, each featuring chanting heads protruding from the bowls. These heads often serve as their method of attack in earlier
That
games.
is so gruesome.
They also frequently wield weapons and modifications, similar to their former main adversaries, the Alliance. It is possible that Skibidi Toilets originate in Ohio and are created from humans by Jesus,
Ohio?
who appeared on Earth after betraying the Astro Toilets. Skibidi Toilets are responsible for numerous aggressive acts against both their enemies and bystanders, and they spread the influence of the parasitic Skibidi Toilet, which can infect opponents and temporarily force them to serve the Skibidi Toilets. Their presence and actions have brought chaos and fear, with their unique and unsettling appearance, adding to the eerie atmosphere of the series. The constant chanting and unexpected attacks have made them a formidable and unpredictable foe. Many Skibidi Toilets demonstrate
The way he's
extreme
pronouncing it is
loyalty to
weird.
their superiors, often willing to sacrifice their lives. It's unclear whether this loyalty is due to their leaders' overwhelming charisma or the generally low intelligence of the toilets. Despite their bizarre and often comedic nature, the Skibidi Toilets pose a serious threat due to their strategic thinking and coordination during battles. All toilets, both Skibidi and Astro, can speak not only English, but also every earthly language. They choose to speak their Skibidi language as they consider it superior to all others.
That was pretty interesting. Very weird pronunciation. Skibidi. Skibidi. I don't know why he's pronouncing it like that. Skibidi. I pronounce it Skibidi. Yeah, it's very interesting that there's like 9 races total on this whole thing. How you say? Yeah, they're definitely under crazy mind control from what we've seen as the series went on. But we also now know where they originally came from, and it's pretty crazy. So next up is Cameraman Race.
Cameramen are the protagonists of the Skibidi Toilet series, first appearing in episode 7. They are the main enemies of the Skibidi Toilets and have formed alliances with the Speakermen and the TV Men. As the first members of the Alliance, also known as Hardware Heads, the cameramen have been battling the toilets since their debut. The cameramen communicate non-verbally and do not make any sounds, with the exception of Titan Cameraman, who is seen talking at the end of episode 72 and during episode 73. Their communication relies heavily on various hand gestures, such as waving, pointing, giving a thumbs up, shrugging, giving a thumbs down, or showing the middle finger, each of which carries a specific meaning. This non-verbal communication method showcases their unique approach to interaction and strategy. The cameramen gather information through their camera heads, meticulously recording their perilous battles and capturing all the
4K
videos of their encounters. These recordings serve not only as a way to document their struggles, but also as a means to analyze and strategize against the Skibidi Toilets. The cameramen are highly organized,
Also
and
make great transitions.
often working in coordinated groups to outmaneuver their foes. One of the most notable members of the cameraman race is the Titan Cameraman, the strongest among them. His immense strength and leadership have been crucial in many battles. There is a strong hope among the cameramen that the Titan Cameraman is still alive and will return to the battlefield to lead them once again.
So this is definitely an old one.
The cameraman never dies. The Speakerman.
Yeah, so this is clearly an old one here. Very clearly an old, like, all the way back, sounds like all the way back around the around, let's see. No, he did mention 70. Yeah, he did mention the 70s, episode 70s. Yeah. Yeah, so it's a little bit behind there. This was before what we got now. Yeah, what's so cool about the cameramen? What's so cool about the cameramen is that there is the transitions between scenes will pan out. And then we end up in another point of view of the cameraman, and it zooms over to another one, and show it just keeps going over and over. It's pretty impressive, quite honestly. I guess you could say it's great camera work on the part of Grasimov. But it really does. It does really give me that Satoshi Kon vibe. If you've ever seen how Satoshi Kon does scene transitions with panning into like a TV screen and then it pops out. Watch Paprika. Paprika did a pretty he did a cool job with Paprika's opening, where she would jump through screens and murals and so on, and you would follow her through that whole thing, and it pops up and it's a whole different world. That's what it feels like. Speaker Man.
Second faction to join the Alliance, making their debut in the 24th episode of the Skibidi Toilet series. They initially aided the cameramen in battle and introduced advanced technology to the conflict. Within the series, various types of speakermen exist, each possessing unique abilities and characteristics tailored to their roles. The main way of their attack is high sound waves.
Yep.
It is quite effective too. Among their ranks is the formidable Titan Speakerman, a significant figure known for his strength and leadership within the group. It's noted that speakermen commonly carry knives stored in their pockets, a feature first demonstrated when the large speakerman used his knife to severely damage a mutant Skibidi toilet in episode 37. Subsequent instances, such as the infected Titan speakerman breaking the TV of Titan TV Man in episode 47, further illustrate this capability. This trend extends to other variants like the Black Speaker Woman and Dark Speakerman, who also utilize knives.
Yeah, they're very proficient with their knives.
In comparison to other factions within the Alliance, the Speakermen are currently considered the weakest due to the perceived strength of their Titan. Despite this, each member of the race possesses distinct abilities and fighting styles that contribute to their tactical versatility in battle. Personally, I have a strong affinity for the Speakerman race myself. Their blend of technological prowess and combat capabilities adds depth to the series, making them a compelling faction in the ongoing struggle against the Skibidi toilets.
Wow, I didn't even take that into consideration there. Yeah, they're very proficient with knives. It makes sense that they would be the weakest since they use knives. They would have to rely on speed, stealth, and maneuverability in order to get the stabs. They have to jump in and actually physically interact with the Skibidi toilets. The Skibidi, the Skibidi toilets, in order to get a successful kill, and that means they have to have very high stealth. So it makes sense in terms of their stats that they would be weaker by comparison. So they have to really rely on their knife work and stealth skills to get the kills off. Reflexes and dexterity. They're very good on that one. That's a high proficiency. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Who's next?
The Clockmen are a group of protagonists in the Skibidi Toilet Multiverses series. They are adversaries of the Skibidi toilets and allies of the Alliance.
Wait.
Clockmen vary in appearance, but share common traits. Each has a timepiece as their head, often adorned with additional timepieces.
I've never seen these guys.
They typically dress in black or gray suits and pants.
This doesn't look like
British fashion and culture. Unlike traditional gestures,
did I miss something here?
Clockmen curl 2 fingers in a circle while leaving the rest in the air as their signature gesture. They prefer to avoid direct hand-to-hand combat, relying instead on their most notable ability: the power to temporarily slow, stop, or even reverse time within a defined area. They themselves are immune to these time effects and can extend this immunity to others through the use of their wristwatches. Despite their formidable abilities, Clockmen have a significant weakness. They become incapacitated in the presence of magnet Skibidi toilets, or any magnets in general.
Is this a fan made?
Crucial to their timekeeping, rendering them vulnerable. Like the cameramen, Clockmen communicate primarily through signs and gestures. The Clockmen add a unique dimension to the series with their time manipulation abilities and distinctive cultural aesthetics, contributing to the ongoing narrative of resistance against the Skibidi toilets within the multiverse's intricate storyline.
Wait, is that official? I never I've seen the whole entire series. I didn't see any of these guys. And the whole entire scene looked different. That's weird. Is this a fan made thing? Oh, that's odd. Huh. I guess he's including the fan mates ones. All right.
The Drillmen are members of the Alliance in the Skibidi Toilet series.
Drillmen.
Characterized by having drills for heads. Basic Drillmen possess a range of abilities primarily focused on drilling and construction tasks. Their heads double as functional drills.
So I guess they're from another. Or are they from the same?
In addition to drilling,
fan-made stuff.
In hand-to-hand combat, often incorporating their drill heads into their fighting techniques. They are physically more strong than the other races, as you can also judge their strength by the fighting style of their Titan. Some drillmen are equipped with specialized weaponry, such as automatic nail guns wielded by handle drillmen and sniper nail guns used by layered normal drillmen, enhancing their combat effectiveness against adversaries like the Skibidi toilets. Communication among drillmen primarily occurs through gestures and signs, with verbal communication being rare except for Chief Drillman. Notably, in episode 36, Drillwoman uses a walkie-talkie to send a message via a series of beeps to upgraded Titan Drillman, potentially signaling for his rescue to rejoin the Alliance. Whether all Drillmen possess this ability, or just specific individuals like Drillwoman and upgraded Titan Drillman, remains uncertain. The Drillmen's unique appearance and specialized abilities add depth to the Alliance, showcasing their role in the ongoing struggle against the Skibidi toilets. Credit to Dom Studio for creating this masterpiece.
Dom Studio.
The TV Men are the third faction of the Alliance in the Skibidi Toilet series, initially appearing as hidden characters from episodes 34 to 37, before making their full debut in episode 39. They are mysterious and feared by the Skibidi toilets, emerging in critical moments to aid in their defeat. Their primary method of attack involves emitting photon-based light from their screens, supplemented by teleportation for strategic maneuvering. Unique among Alliance members, the TV Men possess the ability to speak in reverse.
Oh!
Before it's too late.
Adding to their enigmatic nature.
Is that why
they can extend daggers from their hands and rotate their heads 360 degrees, enhancing their combat versatility. Despite their strength, their vulnerability lies in damage to their screens, which compromises their abilities and can potentially blind them. The TV Men are notable for their communication skills. They also express emotions through emoticons displayed on their screens, a distinctive trait not shared by other Alliance members. Additionally, they have the ability to transmit or live stream video feeds from the perspective of a POV cameraman, providing valuable intelligence during battles. Technologically advanced, the TV Men are actively researching astrotechnology to further enhance their capabilities within the Alliance. Their integration into the Alliance with the cameramen and speakermen underscores their pivotal role in the ongoing conflict against the Skibidi toilets, contributing both strategic innovation and formidable combat prowess to the series' narrative. They might be the second strongest race in the whole Skibidi toilet series. The Astro Toilets are an extraterrestrial species.
Yeah, I didn't. I never caught that that they speak backwards. That explains why there's no subtitles. That's actually very interesting. No subtitles. Why there's no subtitles? Because I've been going crazy over that. Very very fascinating. Yeah, they're very cool because of the fact that they do the uwu faces and with the camera on the TV screens and such. Definitely like the fact that they teleport and everything. And declare that's the second strongest. That's pretty it's pretty interesting. I guess of the three, I guess it would make sense. Creates a nice little trinity, I guess, between the three, like a rock paper scissors type of such. So yeah, and they do get blinded very easily since they got a big screen for an eye.
Species resembling oversized household toilets, distinguished by their immense size and superior power compared to Skibidi toilets. They are renowned for integrating cutting-edge futuristic technologies, including advanced weaponry and gear with highly sophisticated features. Their primary objectives currently center around the execution of G-Toilet, a former Astro commander accused of treason, and the complete eradication of both the Alliance and the Skibidi toilets to facilitate an invasion of Earth. In episode 72 of Skibidi Toilet, detainer Astro Toilet engaged in a dire confrontation with G-Man Skibidi Toilet, resulting in a near-fatal outcome before being rescued by Juggernaut Astro Toilet. Notably, both Juggernaut and Scout Astro Toilets exhibit canine-like characteristics. Juggernaut's shield bears a dog paw symbol, while Scout displays dog-like ears when injured. This suggests a possible connection to Earth's canines, or signifies an alien-like origin inherent to their species. Distinctive traits shared by all Astro Toilets include natural levitation abilities, helmets adorned with rank indicating stripes, and striking red eyes. Additionally, Astro Toilets possess the remarkable ability to warp, a capability that proves exceedingly advantageous and potent in combat scenarios, demonstrating their formidable prowess in the ongoing conflict. They are also the strongest race in the verse right now.
That makes sense. That makes sense that they would be the strongest. So yeah, because I'm always making the mistake confusing them and everything. But that's good. Some good traits. I know everybody on the chat everybody in the comments have been trying to tell me, trying to describe to me. But seeing it visually now, it makes a lot more sense that the Astro Toilet's got the helmets, the red eyes. Of course, obviously they float, but it's a lot more noticeable now. But yeah, they're very tough. They're very tough and really like to float around a bit. But the interesting thing too is noting that they have that the Juggernaut has a dog-like characteristic to it. Dog-like characteristics amongst them. So it's very interesting if they've been doing that to dogs as well. That would be cool if that's the case.
The Pencilmen are the 6th member and latest addition to the Alliance in the Skibidi Toilet series, making their debut in episode 028, where they assisted in battle and demonstrated their abilities during the raid.
Is this another fan video?
Their combat prowess is reminiscent of the Drillmen, using pencils to stab or wound Skibidi Toilets, particularly notable in their tactics. Among their ranks, the large Pencilman wields 2 floating pens capable of drawing weapons out of thin air, enhancing their versatility in combat. The Hammer Pencilman utilizes large pencils driven into the ground, striking them with a hammer to create varying-sized pencil spikes that emerge from the ground.
This looks way too weird.
Offensive measure. They are also noted for their unique ability to self-heal by drawing back lost appendages and closing wounds through drawing. Remarkably, the Pencilmen are the only race in the series, besides future large clockmen, to verbally speak, communicating through gestures and signs as well. They possess a skill for crafting their own weapons using pencils, showcasing their ingenuity and adaptability in battle. An intriguing aspect of the Pencilmen is their Titan, a woman who holds the distinction of being the first ever female Titan in the series. This distinction adds a unique dynamic to their faction within the Alliance, contributing to their narrative depth and diversity.
That's kind of strange that that he's including this fan video. It's too weird. It's too weird. Drillman, Clockman, Pencilman. It's way too weird. With in the official series, it makes a lot of sense with the technology because you can make cyborgs out of a. I know that the toilet is weird. I know I'm saying a lot considering that that's the toilet. But within the world rules that Grossmov was able to cultivate and build, it makes a lot of sense within the world rules that he built. You know, that a strange alien race found a way to put people's heads into toilets, and so you have this high tech stuff going on with the cameras, the television, the speakers, which are all three of them have a similar common ground with the media. You know, they're like the media and such, and then you have, of course, the whole Skibidi race being that they're from a whole nother planet. Within the way that was built, it makes logical sense. How does a pencil work? How does a pencil gain sentience? Why drills and clocks? The three of them, I don't see how the three of them don't connect very well with each other if they're supposed to be allies within this fan video, and I'm not sure why they're included in this with Grosimov's series. It's very unusual, but it's just weird. It's very weird, seeing pencils. Pencils? It's very weird seeing pencils. Of all the things, pencils. I probably would have understood if it would have been like, say, computers. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe they were video games, or how you say, some kind of technology, like the clocks. I could probably see the clocks because the clocks are are technological. But the drills, that's a construction tool, and pencils is a writer's tool. It's not consistent. It doesn't come off consistent, basically. It doesn't look consistent. It looks weird. It looks out of place. I think nice fan video, but I just find it weird that that this was included to the main to the official lore. Who's this here?
Humans were once the dominant species on Earth, maintaining control over the planet until the Skibidi toilets invaded and unleashed.
Now it's Skibidi.
In the earlier episodes of the series,
is this an AI
humans were a
talking?
prominent presence, but their numbers and influence drastically diminished as the Skibidi toilets spread their influence. By episode 73, the sole known human survivor was the secret agent.
Yep.
Who first appeared in episode 45.
There he is.
Despite the grim situation, humans have appeared in flashbacks, hinting at their past prominence, and new human characters were introduced as the series progressed. A critical detail about humans in the series was revealed during an interview. They use headphones to block out the Skibidi toilets anthem. This precaution is essential to prevent their transformation into toilets, highlighting the vulnerability of humans without headphones to this infection. This plot point underscores the dire state of humanity, suggesting that a large portion of the global human population may have either been nearly driven to extinction or converted into Skibidi toilets, managing to find ways to resist the Skibidi toilets' control. The use of headphones as a means of survival exemplifies their resourcefulness in the face of overwhelming odds. Despite their precarious situation and reduced numbers, humans remain a significant and intriguing element of the series, representing a glimmer of hope and resistance against the Skibidi toilet invasion. Okay, guys, that was it for today's episode. If you want more of these videos...
Alright. Given their stats, laying out the stats, the video is pretty okay. I think the voice is AI because he keeps pronouncing Skibidi in different ways, so I'm Skibidi to Skybidi. I hope not. I hope that was an AI. But I like the presentation, though. The presentation I like. These three fan-made characters notwithstanding. Really get to learn Skibidi and jump attacks here. I like the diagrams, showing their hand gestures and such. And from the cameraman. As well as the speakerman. Like this was very solid. This was great knowledge, pieces of information coming out of this, in terms of how they communicate, their combat prowess. Like they're very proficient with knives, the speakermen, and are capable of stealth, which is very much true. Let's see here. Then we got the TV men, of course. They're like the bruisers. The tanks, if you will, although they are susceptible to getting blinded, and then of course learning about the many, well, not really the many, but learning that the Astros have very distinct features that that's very hard to notice at times. You don't think about it and everything, and of course their mission is to destroy everything. And as well as the split. But the dog features, if I could find that. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, I never realized that these were dog ears. I'm not sure if those are actually dog ears. Has it been confirmed that these are dog ears? If there's a dog ears, then that just even adds more questions as to whether these are actually from like maybe an alien race from another world that the Skibidi toilets took over, or if this is a dog, our dogs being turned into Skibidi toilets, which would be pretty gruesome to note, to know about. And of course, the humans. He really went through the humans very quickly. Very quickly. I would have liked to have gotten more insight, but I guess he figures, humans are humans. There's nothing really to really dive into. So, yeah. Yeah. I don't know about these other three. I don't know why they were included in this from this fan video. I'm sure there's a reason for it, but it's still not bad. It's still not bad. Gave a nice little bit more clarity and depth to each of the factions involved, and was very insightful. So yeah, good.